All right, guys. So this one's an interesting one. This is more about me and how I've had a few of my mom's narc traits that I've sometimes come out that I'm like, oh my God. And then I stop myself right away. So I'm not picture perfect here, obviously. I'm not saying, oh, what was me? I'm such a victim. I never do anything wrong. No, it's not true. And like I've said, like when I've talked about how my sister always says, you always pinned your kids' friends against each other. Like, yeah, absolutely, I did when I was little. And I probably was copycatting your ass because that's what you've been doing to me. I don't do it anymore. So here's another example of something I copycatted that I stopped myself recently. It's just something I never really thought of. Is a narc is jealous of you, and they don't like to see you happy. And so here's an issue that I have is that because I had such a crappy ass family that I grew up with, I get jealous. And then that's why it was hard for me to swallow. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually jealous that my husband and kids are important to his family. Like, his family has this tendency, they're not narcs, but in-laws don't really matter to them. They're not that important. And I would think, actually maybe in a regular family household, that's not narc, blood relatives are important. My family, it seemed like the in-laws were more important than we were. So I got it on both ends. I wasn't important with my own family, and I wasn't important with his family. So it did seem like it really really was about him and the kids all the time, and they didn't do anything to me. Like, my kids and husband, they didn't do anything, but I would get kind of jealous. Like, gee, why did they remember you for your birthday? Gee, why did they remember to talk to you? How come they only respond to you and not me when I want to respond to a group text? Like, I would get angry. And every time, like, my husband wants to drive out to the other state to see his family, I stay here. And I'm like, well, they don't care if I exist. They don't care. Like, I just get on this pity party. And my younger daughter called me out and said, why do you always make it about you? Like, we're going to see his family, but you didn't want to go. And why do you always turn it around and make it about you? And instead, I would get angry. Like, don't you understand? I have feelings and I'm hurt, and yeah, it is true. It's not cool that they are like that. They're not like I said, they're not mean. They're not like, you're not included. I just don't matter. Like, they don't care. They don't hate me. They just, eh, you know. If when other family members have divorced, those divorce, in-laws are no longer mentioned again. Like, they never were part of the family in the first place. It's weird. So anyway, the other day, it dawned on me. It was so stupid too. You know, I was in the break room at work, and I was texting my friends from here. We met a lot of great people out here. People are so much nicer where we live now. And we do another channel, and I vlog, so we were all getting together. And I was like, okay, so if you guys go this time, my husband won't be able to go because he has an appointment, and so they automatically go, oh, no, 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 we want, blah, 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 you know. And immediately, like, my stupid, jealousy self was like, oh, sure, they want him, not me. I mean, this is just the first thought I did. I did not act on it. It was just the first immature thought I had. And I thought, wait, 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 wait. Whoa, hold the phone. This is what my mom would do. It's that jealousy thing. And my sister, for that matter, to be honest with you. It's that jealousy of, why are you getting the spotlight? Now I must sabotage, or now I must treat you mean and be mad at you. And it just clicked. Like, why don't you just be happy for your husband that these guys like him? Like, why can't you be happy for someone else's feelings that they're important? And that's when it dawned on me, like, oh my God, I sometimes have my mom's traits. And I was so glad. It was a very eye-opening experience. It was kind of weird how it happened, though. It just clicked. And it made me think, like, I can control my feelings if I think this way. Because then I can be happy for them instead of making it about me, wondering, why don't they want me around? Or why don't they wish me happy birthday? Or, like, who cares? Sometimes set your feelings aside and think about your husband and kids, or wife and kids, or your best friend, or whoever it is that's in your life, and be happy that something good happened for them. So, wow. I mean, your perspective changes. And then now I'm like, I'm not jealous and angry at times. Like, I didn't like that I couldn't control that. I didn't. And like sometimes a text would come through from his family, a group text that I'd be included in, and it would just rile it all up again. I'm like, here we go. If I respond back, they're going to just ignore any response I have and just only read each other's, And I would just get angry, and then it would just bring it all up again. And now I'm thinking, when it comes up, I'm like, well, I'm not going to respond because I know they're going to ignore me anyway. Second off, they shouldn't be that important to me. And third off, just be happy that they're reaching out to my husband. They want to see him. So anyway, just a realization. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.